Hi, one of the most horriblest and demeaning things that I find said to me, I think it's really, really nasty when I'm out, is when a complete stranger will sit in front of me on the train or approach me, blocking my path. They look me up and down, and usually Ruby sitting beside me in the chair at the time as well. Look Ruby up and down and look around. And I'll say to myself, here we fucking go. When I say fucking this, because sometimes you need to say fuck. Because it's the only word that will work in the situation. And I'll say, here we fucking go again. And they'll ask, should you be out alone? Have you got a carer? And in my head, I want to ask them why. Why should I have a carer? Why shouldn't I be out alone? Is it my wheels that's an inconvenience to you? Is it my wheels that make me incompetent to be out by myself? Or is it my brace that supports me? My hand ones? What is it? What makes me incapable of being out? Do I make you feel uncomfortable? My presence? Please explain. Why? But instead, and this is what drives me crazy about myself, is I'll show them my phone. I'll say, oh no, I have my phone. Family member will come, family member and friends will come if I need them. I have plenty of people around if I need someone. And I get so angry and frustrated with myself. Why do I do it? Why do I give excuses to strangers? Why do I explain that someone will come running to me if I need them? I don't need them. I'm quite capable of looking after myself. I look after myself. I look after my daughter. Why do I explain to strangers? I'm on a day out with my daughter, or a weekend away, or a night away, going to a concert. And here I am, telling a stranger, oh, there's someone. I do know why I do it. I do it to get away from the stranger, who's probably blocking my path, or if they're sitting there, or they're making me feel uncomfortable and unsafe. And it's my way to make me feel safe again. So I do know why I do it, but I shouldn't have to. There's something about being in a wheelchair that makes it okay, that people think, it makes it okay for them to come up and say whatever they want. Ask you whatever they want. Even about, and you're looking like, what the fuck? You were literally sitting there going, what? Why do you think that's okay? I have had this conversation with people. I had some people tell me, but Elaine, they're only concerned for you. So let's examine that, shall we? You're standing outside somewhere with your child, and this person blocks your path, stands in front of you, and looks you up and down, looks at your child, looks around to see who's around you, and then says to you, are you on your own? Should you be out by yourself? Any of that conversation, and then looking around to see who's around, you wouldn't feel intimidated. You wouldn't find it weird. You wouldn't find it demeaning. You wouldn't be uncomfortable. You wouldn't think it's nasty. Yeah, you would. You'd find it really weird. You'd find it uncomfortable. An example is when my hands are too sore to use the wheelchair tripod. So I take a moment to stop. And a car or person will stop and say, hey, are you okay? Do you need a hand? And I'll say, hi, I'm just taking a break, thank you. But I really appreciate you stopping. And they'll say, no problem, have a nice day, and they'll go on. That's an example of concern, and I really appreciate that. Not someone who is asking me, like, what is their problem? My wheelchair makes me incapable of being outside by myself. My brace has supports me. I'd really like to know. Because if you see a wheelchair user or someone use a brace and you feel sorry for them, you feel like patronized. I'm so sorry. Should you be out alone? My wheelchair is my legs. My wheelchair and my brace are my freedom, they're my independence. The day I got my big wheelchair was the happiest day ever. It meant I could go out for long periods the whole day on the train, go to hospital appointments by myself. A wheelchair does not give you the right to ask personal questions or make demeaning comments. Have a nice day.